Alright guys, looks like we are live. What's up everyone? Hello. How you guys doing? Just make sure the initial ads have played through and everything, and we will get right into this. There we go. What's up? Great to see you guys. What's up, Sarah, Petunia, Marcy, Andy, Jan, DJ, Sue, good to see ya. Stacy, welcome in. Gunjiff, well, I guess I'm scrolling up past when we actually started up, but everything should be correct this time around. Everything should be set to go. Everything should be good to go. So we are going to jump right into this. I started later than I wanted to, but for once, it's not my fault. I went to a lunch thing that started at 3 o'clock and didn't end up leaving until almost 6:30. I did not think it was going to go that long. But it's okay. That's perfectly okay. I'm gonna start out trying to work Wilsonville. If it seems slow, we're just gonna go north for a little bit. I'm only planning on working about 3.5 hours, so you know, I'm not even gonna say I want to make a specific amount. I don't want to curse ourselves. I don't want to go in with negative energy. I had negative energy yesterday, and I'm over that. We're just gonna get out here and do what we can. The reality is I was kind of away for a bit, and so now this is kind of the climb back up, I guess, so to speak. This is what I get for taking days off. But that's okay. We will persevere, and you know, we'll see what we can get done with today. The hot spots, once again, don't look huge on Doordash, but I think it honestly, it's just not an active time on the apps right now, unfortunately, and we just gotta do what we can with that. There isn't even a hotspot down here currently. They're all up north, so we'll give it a couple minutes. If we get something, great. If we don't, you know, it's all right. We'll just head up I-5 and go work Tualatin, even though I don't really like working Tualatin. As we saw yesterday, starting around 7 o'clock, typically not the best idea, but you know, it's what we can do. Tomorrow I'm planning on working a full day, probably close to 12 hours. I don't know if that means I'm going to stream 12 hours. What I honestly might do is, geez, I don't want that one, Doordash. No, thank you. Might try out doing Instacart like earlier in the day, and then firing up a stream once the dinner rush starts. So, okay, yeah, I don't love that one as a start, but it is a start, and we will take it. We will take it, and we will smile, and we will celebrate the fact that we get to be out here. So we got an order from McDonald's right off the bat. Pays $5.05 for 3 miles. You know, not the best in the world, certainly, but something to get the ball rolling. It usually takes 1 or 2 decent ones to start, or not so decent ones to get to the decent ones. So, what's up, Disconnect? Be sure to let me know where you guys are tuning in from as you're joining in. Make sure to smash that like button as well. I'd really appreciate that. On my phone. Uncle Alert. Thanks for sending that gift in. I appreciate that, Thornton. Thank you for your support. Yes, I am an unk. I'm at least getting there anyway. Appreciate you all tuning in. Not really going to set a light goal either, because again, I'm not even going to be out here a full 4 hours. So you know, I'll say if we can get to 300 likes, that'd be dope. But you know, whatever we can do, I will just be appreciative that you guys are tuning in. So let me go ahead and mark that I'm here. I don't see any orders sitting on the counter as of right now. So it says I have to pick up by 7:15. So we'll sit in here for a second as we have a few more people tuning in while we give McDonald's a second to actually do its thing. We are very close to platinum. We're like right there. We're at 84 out of 100 on the points, and we need 85. Let me see how many orders we are away from that being possible. 3 orders. We're 3 orders away. Now, that might take a little bit of time for DoorDash to verify, but if it's being quick about its verifications, we've got 3 orders, and this could be one of them. So by the end of today, we could be platinum. It'd be nice if we could line ourselves up for platinum for tomorrow. So, anyways, let me see here. I haven't been on Discord since earlier today when I responded to you, Marcy. I'm sorry. I can check them. I can check that tomorrow, though, I think. But anyways, guys, keep on smashing that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And I will be back in a little bit. I'm going to go grab this food. got our order here. Great to see a few more of you guys tuning in. Appreciate your support. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday evening. I was able to get some of the maintenance done on this car this morning. We got the valve cover gasket replaced. I did kind of see where it was damaged. So hopefully no more oil leak out of the valve cover, and also the spark plug tube seals are kind of a part of that gasket. So hopefully we won't have as much oil leaking down into or onto the spark plugs, because that was a bit of an issue before. Also, we got the oil changed, so got both those taken care of. All of the or the remainder of the parts for the fuel pump deal all arrive tomorrow afternoon, so that'll probably be a Monday project to get the new fuel filter and pressure regulator and tank gasket in there. So still working on that one. Couldn't do it all at once, but every little bit of progress is good, right? Great to see almost 100 of you guys already. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, this will be a little bit of a shorter stream, but I will be here with you for the next 3 hours or so. So we're just gonna kind of hang around out here and see what we can get out of today. After this order, we should be, unless one of them ends up being late for some reason, we should be right back to platinum. So hopefully that will help us out too. And as we continue to do more orders, we should kind of ease our way into sitting a little bit more comfortably into platinum as well, which would be nice too, to not kind of be teetering on the edge. But it took a while to get back, and we're still not quite back yet, but we're almost there, and I'm thankful for that. So. Who's blasting me? Oh, that guy on the bike's blasting music. I was like, I'm not even near anything. What is going on? I also forgot sunglasses when I left the house, because I thought there was a pair in the car, but there definitely is not. Okay. Forgot to set, that was the one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to set my timer to remind myself to mess with the computer so it doesn't shut off. We're going back to our good old our good old roundabout up here that we know and love. What's up, Hannah? Nope, you are not late. We're just getting going. Still haven't finished our first order yet, but we will in about 3 minutes. We got 1 mile to go. Porsche GT3 pulling up behind me. Saw the dog for a second. I didn't see the guy up here. Thought maybe the coyotes were out. So they're a bit early. The what? Disconnect. What are you talking about? Had a hot date or anything on a Saturday night. I gotcha. I don't know why we're cutting out randomly, but this typical apartment complex up here. And then hopefully we'll get some doubles or, you know, a high paying order, something like that. You know, something a little bit more on par for, you know, a Saturday night type delivery. Now I know my typical real money making time is kind of from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I know I'm going to be kind of cutting off before my potential peak earnings. But again, I just had other plans for tonight. I mean, I half debated, you know, just not even coming out tonight, but I was like, well, you know, I've got a few spare hours. I can either go make a little bit of money or I can go make no money. So the jerk circle. Oh, that is interesting. Interesting naming for sure. First floor. I think our first floor luck has ran out after yesterday. Okay. Y'all hang tight. I will be back in just a minute. Alright. First order done. We have a hotspot in Wilsonville now. That's a good sign. 6 minutes, 2.5 miles back down. I was talking to that dude right there. Apparently their computer caught on fire. Good. Yeah, temps aren't too bad. We've been in the 80s, but you know, it certainly could be a lot worse. So, yeah, not too bad at all. I know what Doordash is doing. It can see that I'm about to hit platinum, and it's just like, no, we're just not going to give him any orders. It's like, I know it ain't that busy out here, but I know it's busy enough to where it could be giving us stuff. But it just doesn't want to, you know. It's okay. We're going to force its hand here. is visiting from Oregon and leaves later this week. Oh, I got you. No worries. Yeah. Enjoy your time with them. We will see you when you're available. Appreciate you stopping by. Ghosty says hi. She's traveling in New Zealand. We asked for pics. Awesome. Well, safe travels to her. I say hello back, obviously. I was going to say, you popped in just to say what? I guess on the edge of our seat here. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to drive all the way back into town here, but honestly, we may just have to give up on Wilsonville for the time being. I think maybe the Wilsonville magic has faded since we left. It just isn't the same. I don't really know why. I mean, I was gone for almost a month, but monsoon's been happening in AZ. Yeah, I know. I want to be consistent with this for a while, though. I got to figure out how to do both, because I've had multiple people tell me now that I can't do both. I got to pick one, and I'm not giving up storm chasing to Doordash full time, but I don't want to give up on Doordashing either. So I don't know. I wish the YouTube algorithm wasn't a thing. I wish that I could leave for a few weeks and not worry about it dropping all of my subscribers. Or not even dropping my subscribers, but I can tell it doesn't notify as many people anymore. But I was thinking about maybe heading down to Arizona next week, but I'm probably just gonna wait until August, I think, because I gotta get this channel back to the way it was. We were doing good there for a while, and I'm kind of upset at myself that I just kind of stopped when we were on such a good roll. I got restless. I was tired of being in Oregon, and I wanted to go somewhere else for a bit. But Doordash and AZ. I could. I don't really know in what car, but end up doing a lot of damage. That solar farmer wasn't saved. I don't know. I'm not sure. Solar farm was fine when I left, but those fires have since spread, and I haven't gone back out there. So, for all I know, they were lost. Maybe they were saved. I'm really not sure. All right, yeah, we're getting nothing from either app. So, yeah, Wilsonville is now a dead market compared to what it was. So, back to Tualatin we go. It's a sad day, but I guess good things can't last forever. Ooh, I wish I brought my sunglasses, dude. need a pair in every car. I used to have that kind of setup, I guess, between, because I have 3 pairs of sunglasses, one for each car, but they keep getting switched around. Yeah, I wanted to continue this, Diane, but I don't know. Maybe this was temporary. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. Why did I leave Stormrunner Media? I wasn't happy. Honestly, towards the end there, I was pretty miserable with that whole arrangement. To kind of shoot it to you straight. Set the dash. That's stupid. That's your opinion, I guess. I think I work better solo. Yes, I did fix the temp. That was one thing that I remembered to do. Hey, what's up, ADV? Thanks for tuning in from Eugene. Okay. Got ourselves another order. This one also is not very good, but I'm just trying to claw my way to platinum at this point. It's from Jersey Mike's, pays $6.05 for 4.3 miles. I also don't know why everything ends in 5 cents now. They used to be like even dollar amounts, and now they've all been bumped 5 cents. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of weird. Alright, 1.3 miles to our pickup, and then I think like 2.5 miles to our drop off, because half of the driving was just getting to the place, so at least that works in our favor. Why are you driving so slow? Give me 17 bucks for 9 miles. See, part of me just kind of wants to like just focus on Uber Eats for a while, see if we can get our ratings up there, because I've heard they're better than Doordash, and I mean Doordash has just been kind of pitiful lately, so. Called me second Garrett. I still chase. You're welcome to subscribe to my channel, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was best that that I parted ways from SRM. Happy Saturday. I'm high rating for Doordash. I don't waste gas. Yeah, that's smart. That is definitely smart. Thank you guys for over 100 likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that you enjoyed me being on there, and I mean, I definitely had a good run with SRM, but I mean, you know, it was for the best that I parted ways, and I'll put it. I will leave it at that. But appreciate you tuning in here too. Thank you for your support. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll take that. Hell yeah. All right, there we go. There we go, Doordash. Thank you. God, I needed that. All right, we're up to 10.3 miles, and this is for an additional $13.05. So that brings our total pay to $19.10 plus. It was one of those plus ones, so our earnings will be at least $19.35 for a total of 10 miles, and this takes us back down to Wilsonville. So maybe that's our sign to give it another chance. I don't know. We'll see. So we got the pickup done. Now we got to go to Famous Dave's for our other pickup, which is apparently right across the street. I don't think I've ever picked up an order from Famous Dave's before, so nice. All right, here we go. And these are the two that we need, I think, for platinum status. So that's nice, at least. What's up, Carol? How you doing? Sounds good, Diane. We'll see you in a few. I need to sleep? Why? I just got out here. Flower Meow, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your support. To watch DL and Christmas shows. It's July. Is this like a Christmas in July thing, or sleep is for the dead? Yeah. I think I might take on that motto for the rest of this month. I think I really might just try to just absolutely grind as much as I can through the rest of this month. I mean, I only got, what, 12 days? But also, I didn't know they had Christmas shows. I know about Christmas movies. Oh, you think I'm boring now? Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. I do still chase from time to time. I mean, it ain't no Christmas in July. World's longest red light here. Yep, travel safe, disconnect. Okay, never mind. I've picked up from here before. It's just been a minute. Hey, David, thanks for sending the star gift. I appreciate it. I'm from up here. I'm from the Portland, Oregon area. That's why I moved back up here. I just wanted to be closer to home. All right, guys, I'm going to go pick up this order. I will be right back. Picked up now too. So we got 8 minutes, 2.3 miles to our first drop, and then I'm not exactly sure how long to our second one, but it's pretty much back on the wilderness. So maybe give that area another chance. We should be good now. I hope. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, no, it was weird because our upload speed was still good, but it was like failing to upload properly. So that happens when the phone gets really, really hot, which it is right now. Kind of unavoidable with the daylight. So at least the burger finally showed up. I love that burger. Oh yeah, not what it means. It is just pretty. Yeah, I've been thinking about changing that up though. Maybe making it like some fries, or maybe like a salad getting tossed or something. You know, just something different, because it's been that way now for a good long while. So you guys haven't yet, please be sure to smash that like button on your way in. See if we can get to at least 200 likes here before the end of the stream. Fries, subs. Oh yeah, you want sub sandwiches. Not lettuce. Oh yeah, true. Not a good time for lettuce. My bad, I forget. Oh yeah, nuggets too. I probably should do nuggets, honestly, because that's like the running, I don't want to say joke, but like the snack that we typically have to offer everybody in here. All right, 2 minutes, 1.1 miles to our drop off. As long as it is pretty food. I love food art. Oh yeah, I'll make sure it is nothing but the highest quality stock footage that I can put as a disconnected screen. Well, that's good. That's good, Sniff. Hopefully it stays that way. Like I said, I'm sure this whole thing will blow over soon enough. Hopefully sooner rather than later, not only for the sake of everybody's health, but also for the sake of how busy I am, you know. No tiny drinks. You can rotate them if you're in the mood. Yeah. I just need to have multiple options to where I can switch them out. I agree. I do agree. Just around the corner. We're kind of getting our way into my old neighborhood, like my childhood neighborhood. Grew up not too far away from here. I've since moved, but it's always cool to kind of make my way back around. Yeah, for some reason I thought spinach was like in the group that is like affected, but I guess that's not the case. Right. So this is our Jersey Mike's drop off. We'll be right back. Ring doorbell, just drop off. Copy that. We got 11 minutes, 5 miles to our next drop, and then these are all set and done. Kind of hoping we could take I-5 down, but we're like kind of out of the way just enough to where it doesn't make sense to drive all the way back over there. Yeah, I think Ghosty is traveling tonight. Yes, she is missed. She's always missed when she's not here, but I also understand that real life is a thing, and obviously my streams do not take priority over real life. Does phone like cool down at all, please? Be nice if it could. All right, 9 minutes, 4.4 miles, chat. There's been a lot of repaving going on lately. I mean, this is the time to do it, I guess. I get that people aren't in school and whatnot, but I'm just like, what about everybody else still trying to work? But, you know, the one difference is that, you know, the kids aren't in school. Like, you know, otherwise people are going to be busy year-round. So I guess it makes sense to do it when at least some people are going to be home. more pixie sticks in your elementary school. Well, the name checks out. Glad you're still with us. I'm glad it actually gave us a decent sized order. It's from a barbecue place. What's your guys' take on barbecue? I feel like it's not a common take for me, or not for me, for people to not like it, but I'm one of those people who just doesn't really like it. Maybe it especially doesn't sound appealing to me because I was just at Fogo de Chao for lunch, so it's like I literally had like 8 different types of meat while I was there, so like the thought of any more protein is just like, ugh, like I can't even, I'm the total opposite of hungry right now. But even if I was hungry, barbecue is just never my go-to. And it used to be a little bit more, because like my dad makes really good ribs that he learned from his dad, and so I'm like, I almost feel like a fraud as a scales not liking barbecue when we're not only supposed to like it, but we're supposed to be good at cooking it too, you know what I mean? You made good money? Do people like dare you to do it or something? I've never liked barbecue sauce. That's one thing I don't like. Like people dip fries or nuggets or whatever. They'll even put barbecue sauce on, stuff like ribs or on burgers or stuff like that. I've never liked barbecue sauce. Yeah, I agree, DJ. A lot of times they just they all taste like the grill they were made on. Oh, I gotcha. Well, like I said, glad you're still with us. All right, 5 minutes, 2.2 miles to go, guys. What's up? Welcome into the stream. Can't help what you like. If you don't, you don't. Can't fault you for that. But you said you don't like tomatoes, and lots of barbecue has those in there. Yeah. I don't like tomatoes in any form, though. And I've been told by people that they respect my dedication to not liking tomatoes. Because I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh, I don't want tomatoes on my burger. But they'll, use ketchup. I hate ketchup. I hate tomatoes. I hate tomato sauce, any form of red sauce. I hate's a strong word, but certainly do not like those things. We were raised on barbecue. I wasn't raised on it per se, but my dad would make his ribs fairly often, and I used to really like them. But as of recently, I'm just kind of like, they're just not, of any barbecue that I have to have, I still want those. But it's not like my go-to. I don't think it ever really will be. I'm sure my taste buds could switch back, but I digress. I love tomatoes. I'm out. No, stay with us. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. I don't really like onions either. That's usually how I'll order my burgers is it'll be no tomato, no pickle, no onion. Blorpius, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your support to the channel. All right, 3 minutes to go, chat. Onions are incredible. Oh, what's up, Ben? Have your DoorDash earnings improved at all? Their taste, even if it's weird. Incredibly horrible. Yeah. I'd take onion over tomato though, but I really don't like either one. Flat tire. I realize dashing in my hood is way better at dinner time. Yeah, typically I feel like dinner and late night are the best times to work. Guys, hang tight. I'm gonna go drop off this order. I will be right back. I'll give Wilsonville a couple minutes to make up for its inactivity here. What I'm going to do right now, so I'm going to see, okay, hold on. Yes, this is the time, this is the moment here. This is the moment here We are back to platinum. We did it. Let's freaking go. We're platinum. Finally. Finally. After like 2 months of no platinum, we're finally there. I'm afraid we're going to lose it again, but we're there. Oh my goodness. Only took 1,000 years. We get some W's in chat for platinum status. Yo, what's up, PhD Dasher? Let's see if that makes any sort of difference at all. Reset my dash again. We should be at top priority for getting orders now. But then again, I mean, we went north and we got orders pretty much as soon as we got up there. That might be my sign to go back up there again. But, you know, if I was going to stay up there, I don't love the fact that I took an order that took me all the way down here, I guess, but you know, do what I got to do to keep the momentum going. But like I said, we're kind of teetering on the edge right now, so I still got to be kind of careful if I don't want to lose it. I'm just glad that we got there. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you have not done so already, please be sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. And hit that notification bell as well if you don't want to miss future streams. Right now my plan is to be pretty consistent with this through the end of the month. So you can expect a lot more streams here over the next few days unless I get brought out of town by other work. You'll find me here, so. Alrighty. Well, nothing so far. Same thing with Uber, although that's actually because I went offline, so that's on me. Uber zones seem to have flared up a little bit down here, so maybe we'll get a couple of good Uber orders. What's up, Lori? Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll take that one. Only because it's a quick run up and down I-5. Will I take it? But I will take it. So we got a double order from Panda Express. Pays $10.40 for 7.6 miles, but again, it's really just a run up I-5 and a run right back down. So that's certainly not too bad. Something I can get done pretty quickly. So 6 minutes, 2.8 miles to our pickup, or I guess 4 minutes, 2.7 miles. That was a quick shift. Just driving so fast, you know, just cutting off time like nobody's business. but appreciate you tuning in, Lori. Hope you're doing well. Here DL goes again with the AI. AI? What do you mean? Fish block here. Oh, okay, all right. I was gonna say what? Using no AI. Had the air show today. Thunderbirds fly over my apartment complex. It's right by the airport. Oh, okay, well, I mean, that's either cool or inconvenient, depending on how you look at it. I went to an air show a couple months ago. I had a great time, but how's the job going, Connor? Typing today. I've been noticing I've been getting worse and worse. I'd watch my mom do it. I'm just like, how can you not type? But, you know, I get it now. I have much more understanding of that now. One new request just came in. Sorry, Uber. I'm not interested in your garbage requests. Good, selling a decent bit. Nice. Good to hear it. What's up, JB? Lurking, hey, no worries at all. No worries. Appreciate you tuning in regardless. Maro or Marups, welcome in. Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. Great to see a few more people tuning in as well. Thank you guys for joining me here this Saturday evening. Hope y'all are having a great day. You joined me on order number 3 of the night. It's a double order from Panda Express. Pays $10.40 for 7.6 miles, but it's a quick 7.6 miles, so it's worth it. If you haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing as well. Those are both free, great ways to help me out, and I would really, really appreciate it. The more we can grow this channel, and grow our audience, it's free for you guys, always free to watch, and it really does help me out. So we have an Amber Alert out in Kennewick. 4-year-old girl taken by a man with the same last name. Horrible conviction history. Oh geez, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully they find them. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your support to the channel. Okay, just to make sure you're aware, I am on time. Please, for the love of all that is good and well, do not take platinum away from me. All right, I'll be back. got one order, and they said it's 5 to 10 minutes on the other one because one of the items they were out of, so they had to make it fresh, make it new. Oh, jeez. A few weeks ago, I paid my car off, so happy to not have car payments every month now. That is awesome. Congratulations to you. I cannot wait until the day that I am rid of this credit card debt. It'll make me feel like I can actually start, saving up for a down payment on, I don't know, a house or something, or at least save up for, first and last month's rent so I can get my own place, save up for an engagement ring for Sasha, just other stuff that I really want to do that I just feel like I can't do in good conscience when I have this debt looming over my head that's, impacting my ability to do other things, which is exactly why I'm out here. Mugshot's scary looking? Yeah, I bet. Some people are just evil, unfortunately. I'm gonna give them till like 8:22, and then I'm gonna go back in there. No orders. We're on an order right now. I'm just waiting for it to be finished up at the restaurant. But it has been slow lately, League of Draven. It has been slow. I'm trying my best to persevere, but it hasn't been doing nearly as good as it used to. Yeah, I hope I get there, Sue. I mean, I will at some point. It's just, we were kind of speed running it there for a little bit. I mean, it was consistent. Like, we were making $100 payments, $115, $120, and now I'm just like, I made a $40 payment yesterday. Just seems like we're kind of slowing down, and I'm like, I feel like, I should be gaining more and more momentum as I continue to do this, not slow down, but it seems like the channel has slowed down a little bit. And I don't love that, but that's all right, I'll live. So far, I've done 408 on Doordash and 54 on Instacart. I have tomorrow left of the week. Hoping I can make my $600 per week goal. Hey, I hope so too. I wish you the best of luck. Yo, what's up, Oren? Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I won't turtle wax. I mean, I quit my job 4 months ago, so I don't really have a choice. Can't just stop doing this. But anyway. Doordash, please don't dock me for being late on this one. It's not my fault. I really hope it doesn't. Because if we got docked late on this one, that would be right back to gold. So. I always like to see other people grinding, coming out of debt, or just working. I also did it for Portugal. Go for it, bro. I'm sorry I didn't see that message earlier. I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you for stopping in. Appreciate the kind words and everything. Yeah, just thank you. Can you not click on the waiting for order option? I can, but yesterday it did that to me anyway. I was just like, I was on time. I told them I was waiting for the order, and then it still docked me as late. I don't know what its problem is. All right, I'm gonna go see if it's done, guys. me for this, but I will reach out to customer support if they... They try to give me shit for it, but I think I'm just gonna go home after this because this is extremely frustrating, and I want to remain professional for the stream, and I don't foresee that being likely if I continue. So probably just once again cut my losses on a weekend of all times. It's so ridiculous. This is like the time where I need to be making money. Like if this is the weekend, I am so cooked. It's not even funny. I'm gonna have to go beg for my old job back. No, not really, because I didn't make jack nothing at that other job either. All right, 4 minutes, 0.7 miles to our first drop, and then another like 4 to the next one. Guess that one won't put me too far away from home, which would be nice at least. So if I do decide to call it, I can just go home, you know, within 10 minutes or something. I don't have a big long commute. Yeah, turtle wax, that's what I said about today, when yesterday was crappy. So, which location is this? Wilsonville. It's the only Panda in Wilsonville, I think. Pretty positive about that. Okay. Reeds needs to shut up for a second. It's spamming me with orders, but it's all like 70-cent a mile orders that start in northern Tualatin and go up to Portland. That makes sense. My rating on Uber Eats is terrible. So like I don't blame them for giving me all the crap, because I don't really treat their app with very much respect. But yeah, it wasn't just me. I don't know what is going on. They got like 6 people in there. No one knows what they're doing. Like there was another family who was in there waiting just as long as I was, and they just ordered like normal. And they just could not. It was just one of those days where, I mean, I almost feel for them, but I don't, because they screwed me over, so I'm pissed at them. But if they hadn't screwed me over, I'd feel bad for them, because it's clearly just one of those days where everything was going wrong, and no matter what they did, they couldn't get it right. But it just sucks that I was on the other end of that, because I was like, you know, when you guys, I told them, I was like, when you guys screw up like this, like, it costs me money too. So, like, you know, I rely on you to be on your A games and get it together. It's kind of what I told them. Not so many words, but... Alright, so our first drop off is to the Holiday Inn over here. Well, at least it's first floor. That'll be nice. This one is for... Dude, I feel bad. I didn't know. The first one that we picked up like 20 minutes prior was literally right here. I would have came and dropped it off if I knew where it was. But I couldn't tell. dropped off 7 minutes, 3.4 miles to the other one. About to hop on I-5 here. We should have this one dropped off in about 5 minutes. Yeah, PhD Dasher, I guess that's true. It'd be one thing if I was like posting a video where I was just like, you know, I could give some sort of disclaimer like, hey, I'm gonna be pissed off for this video, so like if you don't want my negative energy, you know, don't watch. But like that's not what is advertised here, and it's not what you guys signed up for. So try my best to keep my cool on these streams, but if I feel like I can't, then I feel like it's just better and honestly more productive for me to just call it quits and go home. But we'll see. Yeah, Turtle Wax, I've got years of training of having to be family friendly when I don't want to be. What's up, Arpeggio? Thanks for sending that gold coin gift. I appreciate it. Feel free to express yourself through sign language. Yeah, me throwing the middle finger willy-nilly is only going to get me into an accidental situation I don't want to be in, because the wrong dude is going to think I was flipping him off and I'm going to get my behind whooped. I know a 5.7 Hemi when I hear one. .6 miles to go. Well, Mike, if you're still in here, it looks like I'm pretty much about to match you, because you said 36 in 2 hours. That seems to be about what I'm going to end up at here in a minute. Or just shy. It'll be 35.80 in 2 hours. I'm not even going to blame a slow market. I'm going to blame slow Panda. We should have been done with this order 15 minutes ago. relax. I also, I try to kind of keep myself aware that, like, I still, even on my worst days out here, I still have it way better than a lot of people do. And the last thing I want to do is come off as privileged. I had a lot of people who looked at me that way in college because of the family that I came from and all that. And I hated that because I've always tried to be humble. I always tried to, not let, work for what I have, but also, remember that I'm blessed to be able to come out here and work in the first place. So, and I'm still well aware of that, even on my bad days. So I don't want it to come across as anything but that, if that makes any sense at all. Hey, Carol, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind message, and thank you for that super chat as well. Really means a lot. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I get it. I see. Got that one done. Brings us up to 35.80, and it pretty much immediately gave me another order. So I guess we're not quite done yet. 1.9 miles, trip earnings of 605. We are going to Sonic. Not too thrilled about that because Sonic this early in the evening, or actually I guess I should say early in the night, because we're pretty much late evening now, typically has a long drive-through line, and that's the only way for me to get up there and get the orders, I think. So, I mean, I could sit at one of those drive-through stalls, or like drive-in stalls, but I honestly feel like that takes even longer, so maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to give that a try if we get there and there's like 8 million cars. Alrighty. Thank you again, Carol, for the support. That really means a lot. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you all for the encouragement. Wow, I can't speak. This looks more like a campground than a housing complex. Yeah, it does a bit, don't it? Is Sonic just a burger place? That's their main thing. Burgers and Sonic slushes. But yep, Oren, you have said that before, and you are always correct. Okay, yeah, I guess I turn here. I've never really had to go to Sonic from this way before, so. Wait a minute, is this an empty drive-thru? Oh, well, now it's not. Gosh dang it. Now there's somebody there. And okay, we just got doubled up. Nice. So this is now $10.60 for 2.7. Good, how are you?
Good, thank you so much for asking. How may I help you today?
Hi, I just have a DoorDash order for
Your order at the window, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Deal sunset. Not too late for the deal sunset. Nope, you are not too late. You are not too late. So we just got a second order added on from DoorDash. Shout out DoorDash, thank you. We got this pickup from Sonic, and then we got Qdoba across the street going an additional 0.8 miles for a total of 2.7.
For Antonio?
Yep. Thank you. Thanks. You too. I can't believe they had that ready. Honestly, kind of surprised a little bit. What the hell? They just want me to pick up the other one also by 9:04? What do you mean, dude? How's that even possible? I don't even think I can get over there in 2 minutes, let alone get in there and pick it up, DoorDash. What are you talking about? Maybe I could get over here quicker than I thought. That is my bad. I didn't think I could, but apparently I can. Alright, I will be back in a minute. Hang on. Great to see a few more of you guys tuned in. Appreciate the support. Be sure to smash that like button on your way in. We are probably almost at 200 likes at this point. See how close we can get to 300 before I have to end the stream in an hour and 20 minutes. But we got our first drop off here. 4 minutes, 1.4 miles. And then our second one should only be probably another 3 or 4 minutes down the road. Oh, I just got a notification. LA! That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I'll be using chat for LA for the $25 Venmo. Oh. Thank you so much, LA. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate that you did. The note just says you've got this. Thank you. I truly have the best people in the world behind me here, so really appreciate you guys. Yeah, just thank you so much for the support, LA. Do most folks here also deliver? Like, do they do DoorDash like I do, or do you mean like do they order delivery? Because I don't think most folks here do DoorDash, but there's a decent amount of people around here who use delivery services, but not everybody. Thank you for subscribing, Polo. Appreciate you. Ooh, Ferrari. We're basically driving one of those. Damn, gotta plug the phone in already. Yeah, like you do. Oh yeah, no, there aren't many people around here, at least in Wilsonville, that do this. I'm sure there are some, but I don't think this is a very saturated market down here. Oh, here in the chat. Oh, I apologize. I think there are a decent amount of people in chat here who do. I think that's part of, the audience that this type of stream attracts, is other people who do the same work. Thank you, Carol. I agree. This is a nice car that we're driving. Tell what Ferrari's in front of you. I don't really know much about like exotic cars like that, if you even want to call it that. It's kind of too far out of my price range. Honestly, I don't even bother paying attention. So no, I'm not even familiar with the different models of Ferraris. And I call myself a car guy. I know. Sad of a car guy must I be if I don't even know the Ferrari types. definitely the biggest into American Muscle, and then a lot of JDM too. Intrigues me, at least. I don't know much about them, but anyway. Hey, we just got a 50 cents added on to our tip for this order, so that's nice. That brings us up to $11.10. Every little bit helps, right? Got, let's see, half mile, 3-minute drive to the other spot, our Sonic drop off here. We're going into the apartment complex of no service, guys, so hang tight for me just for a second and I will be back ASAP as possible. If we lose connection anyway. Be right back. No, thank you. Oh no. Oh, okay. Against my better judgment, I just took another double from Panda Express. Total 6.8 miles. Our in-app earnings up to $46.90. So the Panda Express pays $13.60 for 6.8 miles. 3.4 is just getting there. Give them another chance to get their stuff together because I've never seen them take that long before. That was, we're gonna see if that was a fluke. Shall see if it was a fluke. Do I see tips only after you deliver? Just got home, 33 miles for $51. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, on Doordash, it shows you, at least on the earn per order feature, it'll show you what your total is. It won't necessarily give you the breakdown when it presents it to you, but you can kind of make your estimation. Customers can add tips during the order or after the order is done. They can add additional tip. Have I thought of gambling? Great advice. Stock market, yes. I do plan on investing a lot more than I have been once I get this debt paid off, because I'll feel like I have the financial room to do so. However, I don't think gambling is the answer. I know Connor Croft would disagree with me, but I find the Camry too large. Yeah, Corolla seems to be just fine for my purposes here. Alright guys, 3 minutes, 2.6 miles to Panda Express. Need everybody to wish me luck here. Yes, PhD Dasher is correct on that. She is correct, because A lot of times DoorDash will do double orders because one of them pays really nicely and the other one has no tip on it at all. Because DoorDash has to find a way. It cannot force the customer to tip, but they have to find a way to get that no tip order delivered, because most drivers in their right mind will not accept a no tip order. Credit card companies. Started out at 4, we're down to 2. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Andy, as well. Appreciate you both. Sorry, the commands only work for our mods. So scared right now. I'm scared I'm going to get in there and they're going to be like, actually, it'll be another 45 minutes for the Beijing beef. Please, brother. Please, brother. No. Don't do this to me. Thank you guys for over 200 likes. I appreciate it. Can we get to 300 before the end of the stream? Back in the day, back in our prime, you guys would speed run to like 400 likes in like an hour and a half. So I know y'all can do it. This is ready, or at least ready soon. Oh, why did no one talk me out of this? God damn it, dude. I don't know what that, like, what? There's no one in there. What do you mean it's going to be 10 to 15 minutes? They're supposed to be ready now. And they're like, it's going to be difficult because it's 2 orders. I'm like, dude, the food is pre-made. All you have to do is treat it as if you were like you had a customer in front of you. I could go back there and serve up those plates in 30 seconds. I mean, okay, one of these orders is kind of decently sized, but it's actually not even, no, it's not really. I mean, it's a bowl and a plate and 2 drinks and an egg roll. Then the other one is a Rangoon, a plate, and a Dr. Pepper. It's like, that should not take you 15 minutes to prepare. I'm also really tired of these families of 8 coming in here, because then it slows, you know, the customers who are here, they take priority. That I understand, but I'm like, where are you guys coming from? Like, I can think of 1,000 places I'd rather go than Panda Express for dinner on a Saturday night. But anyway, I'm gonna sit in here for 10 minutes. Just trying to keep Doordash happy, you know. If we only make $60 tonight, we only make $60 tonight. That's just how it be when it do, you know. My guess is they are closing, so trying to get rid of everything, but have to cook what they ask for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're open till 11. Oh, the drive-thru closed at 11. Lobby closed at 10. Oh, no, never mind. Lobby closed at 11. Drive-thru closed at 11:30. Oh, I mean, I already, you know, both of them, I was just like, yo, you know, the order wasn't started when I arrived. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I think that, like, totals up, I'm assuming, like, a monthly report or something that, like, gets sent to the store, and DoorDash will be like, hey, get your shit together. So. As long as you can get this delivered within 30 minutes, it's still $26 an hour average for this order. Yeah, I guess that's true. But on the flip side, I think of it like, okay, I'm sitting here burning time and fuel, but that's just because I'm streaming. If I wasn't streaming, then I'd have the car off, obviously. So that's just kind of the price that I pay for that. But even if that's true, I look at it like, you know, what if, because I wasn't able to get this one done quickly, there was like a $30 Taco Bell order floating around in the algorithm that I could have had if I finished this one quickly enough, but I couldn't because they're not making the orders. Wake up call here refuses to make the drinks until we get to the store and walk in and ask for it. Pisses me off. Five Guys Burgers and Fries used to do that with the fries. They would wait until we were there. So what I started doing back when I did this in Arizona, I would call the store when I was 5 minutes out. I was like, hey, I'm on the way. Drop the fries because I don't want to wait. I would literally tell them that, and they were like, okay. But no, you can't think that. It'll drive you crazy. Must keep sanity. I can't keep sanity when these people don't know how to do their job. I'm like, just let me put on a freaking apron and go back there and do it. I'll get it done, man. Did he just kick one of those kids? I don't know. I wasn't looking. Maybe. This is exactly why California has a minimum hours guarantee. I wish Oregon had that. Shoot. Oh no, it was another slow night. Oh yeah, Sonny. Hell yeah. We are just stuck in an endless loop. North, thank you for becoming a Dasher. Appreciate your support. Welcome to the Dashers. We are very happy to have you. Hugs all night. 5:30 a.m. comes fast. Oh yeah, go get some sleep. Go get some sleep, Marcy. Yeah, PhD Dasher, but I guess they didn't dock me on the last ones. Because I'm still platinum. So if they would have docked me, then I wouldn't be platinum. It also, and this is kind of a very much a me issue, but like it annoys me because we start to build up momentum with the stream when we're moving around, we're doing things, and we lose viewers when we just sit here. I'm like, you guys are costing me money on 2 different fronts, Panda Express. Come on. Yeah, Sonny, unfortunately, I'm kind of figuring out that our busy season for this too would also be kind of in the fall and the winter when the weather's crap, when the days end earlier, people don't want to be out and about. But that's also my busy season for weather coverage on the West Coast. So it's like I keep thinking that I can do both and wanting to do both. But then I'm thinking maybe I can't. Maybe I really have to choose between doing one or the other. And the reality is if I could make it work, I would choose the weather coverage. I mean, I'd still do this. I probably just wouldn't, put that much effort into the channel anymore. But I don't want to do that either because, we were building this up to a nice size there for a while. And I certainly think we could get back to that again after, several weeks of consistency. But if, it's not going to be overly busy, I don't want to. If there's a more efficient way to spend my time, I guess is all I'm saying. I'd rather spend my time where it's going to be, the most value is going to come out of it, I guess. I'm not saying my words very well. So. At the end of the day, I'm a chaser at heart. I'm not a DoorDash driver at heart. I do this out of necessity. So. I do, Andy, I do. But it wouldn't be nothing but storm chasing. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not doing nothing but storm chasing. I'm not out all the time. Anyway. It's been 9 minutes, so I'm going to go in there and hound them. Okay. Got the orders verified, picked up everything. Time to bounce. At least that one actually only took 10 minutes. They were legit on the 10 minutes rather than it being 10 minutes that turned into 30. So actually that was 15, that wasn't 10, but whatever. Whatever. I think next chance I get though, I forget now that I'm platinum, I can block offers from 3 stores. I'm blocking Panda next time it offers me one, unless it pays really, really well. That's the thing, that's the only drawback to these Panda orders is they take 1,000 years to get picked up. Like otherwise they pay well, and you know the distance, like you can cover the distance pretty quickly. You know, I'd be getting these double orders done in 20 minutes if it wasn't for them taking 15 to get me the food, you know. But anyways, thank you for your patience, everybody. I really appreciate you all. Y'all are truly the best. Yeah, it's just Panda. There's no Express. Ain't nothing Express about this Panda. Real Fear Gaming, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your support to the channel. Certainly means a lot. Normal speed. Yep. That I would agree with. Panda normal speed. First drop off has been reached. This is the smaller one of the 2 first. All right. 6 minutes, 2.5 miles to our other drop off. That car literally sounded like a toilet flushing, bro. Oh, okay. I don't know why that is, Travis, honestly. I think maybe there's just like an additional kind of subconscious inconvenience factor that a lot of people think about, like, because most of the time my apartment deliveries are to like second or third floor apartments, so it's like they don't want to have to go down the stairs, go find wherever their car is parked at, drive there and do all that back. People who live in homes, you know, typically, like, you know, they have a driveway, so it's just like, you know, I just walk right, my car's right there. I would assume maybe it's kind of like a mental thing too. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's 90% apartments. Maybe down here in Wilsonville, but that's just because the majority of the housing down here. I wouldn't say, well, I think it is the majority, but it's not 90%. But I would technically say the majority of the housing down here is apartments. Yeah, that's the other thing too, lose their parking spot if it's not assigned parking. That is a risk as well. And I didn't really want to say that, but sometimes that is a factor too. At the end of the day, you can save a decent amount, even if you are wanting to eat, you know, like order takeout from somewhere. You save a lot of money by going and getting it yourself. Michelle, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for the gold coin gift. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Yeah, no, Michelle, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Sometimes I just like to rant. But as Oren has reminded me several times, any day above ground is a good day. I wish I could see the apartment numbers. That'd be nice. Okay, it's right there. I will be right back. I'm gonna go drop this order off. Whoa. Wish they gave me a double cup holder. Jeez. Excuse me. All right, $60.50 is what we're at so far. Jeez. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll do that one as our last one. Nice little send-off. As long as these places have the food ready, we should be okay. So we got a double order now from Canton Phoenix Chinese restaurant and Wendy's. Total of 13.7 miles. One of them does go a decent little ways. But it'll get us to 80. So why just turn imaginal, dude? Just turn normal. There we go. Feel for the Rollo's alignment on every set of speed bumps. Yeah, well, the Rollo's alignment is already cooked from day one. Steering wheel gets just to go straight. Yes, we are in Wilsonville. It's primarily the area we've been working. Shoot, I forgot I had windows down. Damn it. Ugh. How bad was that? No, not too bad. Make me wanna roll my windows down. Cruise. Sorry, I don't know why I'm subject to you guys to my... I just realized the Chinese restaurants are like back to back with each other. Unless it's just one giant Chinese restaurant and they are doubling their revenue possibilities. Because the Canton Phoenix place is in like the back of this bar. I'm pretty sure that kitchen would connect to the other one. That makes sense now. What if it's just... What if it's just a way to like maximize profit? Who knows? Good night, Lori. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Over to Wendy's quick enough to get in there before they lock the doors. It's 9:59. I mean, I could throw a rock at it. It's right on the other side of the building, but I gotta go around. So I don't think so, but maybe. I think I could pull up at 10. I mean, if the drive-thru's empty, then I'll just use the drive-thru, but... drive-thru's not empty, so we're gonna try the indoors first. Come on, baby, don't lock me out. Don't lock me out. They locked me out. Oh, man, I see another car pulling in here. You ain't taking my spot, fool. Oh, look at that. Now it's clear. Just like that.
Thank you for choosing Wendy's. What can I get started?
Order whenever you're ready.
I just have a DoorDash order.
Amelia Z will have that for you. Second one up.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are we out of nuggets? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we are. I love the spicy nuggets from here so much, but like I try not to get them because, well, I don't even know why, but I just try not to get them. I feel like it's better that I don't. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. Yep, it is 10 o'clock, so these are going to be my last 2 orders of the night. This is why I wanted to go inside, because there's always somebody hogging up the drive-through. Well, you guys get them all back there anyway. I don't get any. I get nothing. Thank you. It's literally just a couple of fries. Got it. We got 4 minutes, 1.5 miles for our Wendy's drop off. And then like another 11 miles. It's all highway, but still 11 miles. To reason we should be struggling over here of all places. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Phone, wake up. Ooh, she's like overheating big time, that's why. Oh, this is the old Toyota. Yep. We got her running again. It was a fuel pump that probably partially failed due to a clogged fuel filter. I was able to get the new pump in there, and after a couple days of trying, we got it to start, and now it fires right up. But I wanted to replace the rest of the components in there too, and so those are all arriving to my house tomorrow. I had to order them online. They weren't locally available, so we're still driving around with probably a very clogged fuel filter. So if I had to guess, it might be the original fuel filter. So. Shop for FBMP car. Sorry, I'm a bit confused on what you're saying. Just a tad. Okay, is this what I'm looking for here? Okay, yeah, 35. All right, there's like no one out here, so I'm gonna do this, but I will admit this is slightly illegal the way I'm parked. Just a bit. All right, 14 minutes, 9.8 miles to our other one. That's nice to get these done in less than 30 minutes. It's about a $40 per hour rate. Actually got home from Doordashing. What city are you in, brother? I'm in Houston, Texas. Pretty good night. Nice. I am a little bit south of Portland, Oregon. Honestly, the biggest caveat to tonight has been how slow Panda Express was. If Panda Express was on their game, I think we could have gotten 1 or 2 more orders done. Other than that, like, I mean, you guys see the difference, right? Like, it's not just me. Being platinum makes a difference. We're starting to get double orders now. It's giving them to us immediately. It's just not busy enough to where even gold status is getting good orders. Like, you have to be platinum. So. But Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, that's where I got this car from. On Facebook Marketplace, about 100 miles from my house, but it was right near my girlfriend's apartment where she goes to school at, so that kind of worked out well. Just on one of my trips down there to see her, or actually she was up here in town, and her and I both made the drive down. She needed to do some stuff. Down in Eugene, and I was like, well, I want to go look at this car. Let's take my other car down, and if I buy it, I'll drive it back, and you can drive my car back, and all that other stuff. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, I was gonna say, for some areas, Platinum is a scam. For here, yes, the way that they have it set up is scammy, and it is not in favor of their drivers' well-being. I will say that. But it makes a huge difference. Makes a huge, huge difference. Sitting at your dad's place. Nice. Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. We are 52 likes away from 300. See how close we can get to 300 before the end of this stream here, guys. Always great to see you. Hope you have a good night as well. What are my plans for the rest of my life? I don't know, dude. I got no clue. I plan to get married and get my own place. Hopefully, turn West Coast weather coverage into something, you know, really legitimate, and you know, take this channel as far as I can. Keep trying to do video editing gigs. You know, whatever else comes my way. Maybe help out with my family's new startup business that they're doing. If it kind of takes off, they may need my help there. I might do that. I think that's always what I'll end up doing. I think I'll just kind of dabble in multiple things because I get bored really easily. My plan is to keep my head above water and not end up on the street. That's my plan. Couch I'm sleeping on is going to be very uncomfortable. Damn, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Arpeggio, I doubt that, but thank you for having such high hopes for me. Sounds good, Diane. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for your support, and have a good night. All right, 6 minutes, 3.7 miles to go. Same here. Same here. Mostly, that's what I've done. I mean, I worked 7 months as a service advisor most recently. I worked 6 weeks removing carpet. And I worked basketball concessions. Those are the only like normal jobs I've worked that I can think of anyway. Everything else that I've ever done has been self-sustained. Bodie with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Remember yesterday when you said that you were my last result for entertainment? Well, there's other stuff to watch, but I'm here, baby. Woo, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that I've been upgraded from last resort to second to last resort. In all seriousness, really appreciate the support, man. Thank you for the super chat. W's in chat for Bodie, everybody. Where the one of the cheaper space ages is down here. Down here because they're sub $4 down here. I mean, barely. It's $3.99, but still. If I needed gas, I'd get it while I was down here. back in just a moment. Okay, that one paid 10 cents more than I thought it was going to. Brings us to $79.70. That's what we were able to make today in just over 3 hours. I'd say 3 hours, 15 minutes. I guess, that's not too shabby. Could have been more if it wasn't for Panda Express, I think. I think we could have gotten to 90, maybe even 95. Yeah, so we almost averaged 25 bucks an hour. Again, I would have hoped we could get closer to 30 for it being a Saturday, but you know what? Almost 25 an hour. I'm not going to complain about that. Let me see here. Okay, well, I'm going to start heading back home. Keep the stream on for a couple minutes while we drive back, and then we'll kind of go over our closing stats as we get a little bit closer. Mr. Anchan, thank you so much for the Eagle gift. Really appreciate that. EV Tesla autopilot drive now. I know partially they can. I don't know if it's fully autonomous. At least I don't. They might have the capability to do so, but I don't think it's legal on the roads. Complete hands-free driving, at least for a long period of time. Out here, I will say. Quite the nice night. Mr. Anchan, thank you for the high five as well. Oh, damn, we're hurt. Sorry, guys, I got like no service out here. Thank you guys for the gifts, though. And all those for the trophies and the high fives and all that stuff. Can't seem to get good internet down here. We're stuck on low upload speed. Gotta get past all these trees, that's the problem. Well, again, guys, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like on this stream. Hitting the like button really helps us out. It helps push this stream out to more people. You know, we need those likes rolling in order to actually hit the algorithm correctly. So appreciate everybody who has. And if you haven't and you are enjoying, I'd really appreciate it if you could. It's a great free way to help me out. We are coming to an end on this stream, though. I do have to call it early tonight. Otherwise, we probably would be working another 3 hours or so. I just have some other plans later on tonight. But we will be out tomorrow. I'm not sure when, so I don't have a live event scheduled yet. I'm planning on probably working close to 12 hours tomorrow. I might go back on that. Honestly, we'll have to see. I also may only stream, you know, 7 or 8 hours of the 12 because I might, for the first time in God knows how long, fire up Instacart and you know, do some of that earlier in the day. I can't stream Instacart, so but we'll see. Either way, you guys can plan to see me tomorrow, but we will go ahead and go over our final stats with you guys. I also need to stop and clean off the windshield because I don't know how it gets so dirty so quick, but it does, and it sucks. So our total earnings today came to $104.70, including LA's very generous $25 Venmo. So again, shout out to LA. I don't think she's in the chat anymore, but appreciate her support. We worked 3.25 hours today, so pretty much 3 hours, 15 minutes was our active work time. We've been live for almost 3.5 hours, but I don't really count this as active work time because I've already shut down the apps. Or I will in a second. And then, you know, after usually when we fire up the stream, it takes us a few minutes to actually get our first order. So, about 3 hours, 15 minutes. As of our last payment, which was made earlier today, we are 37.7% complete. And with today's earnings, the payment that's going to get made, we will be just over 38% of the way done. Hopefully tomorrow we can get a full percentage point of the way through. That would be really nice. But we shall see. I will plan on seeing you guys all tomorrow, though. Please be sure to have subscribed with notifications on if you'd like to find me again. I would certainly love to have you all back here. Again, I'm planning on being a lot more consistent with the uploads. Or with the live streams through the remainder of the month, unless I end up down in Arizona for some reason, which that still stands to be a possibility, but I would say it's possible, not necessarily likely. Anyways, appreciate all you guys. Looks like we got 23 new subscribers tonight, so if you are new, thank you and welcome. Appreciate all you guys subscribing. helping us grow the channel here. We are inching our way towards 6,000 subscribers. Slow and steady wins the race. So, thank you all. Hope you have a great night. I'll look at chat one more time to see if I'm missing anything. Don't think so. Members, be sure to look out for the community post. Seemed like our community post from yesterday got throttled pretty hard. It seemed like we only reached like 15 people with it. I don't know why. But members, be sure to check out the community tab for today's post, as well as check it out again tomorrow for the proof of payment posts. But anyways, hopefully I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Appreciate you all. You guys rock. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.